Are you feeling lazy and unmotivated? Struggling to get things done? Discover the 7 unexpected reasons behind your laziness and unlock the key to unstoppable productivity starting today. Don't let laziness hold you back from reaching your goals and living your best life. Join us as we delve into the psychology of laziness and provide you with practical tips to overcome it. Get ready to transform your mindset and become the most productive version of yourself. Today's video explores laziness and its complexities. Find out about the 8 types of laziness and how they impact us. Get tips to find your direction, see the worth of your work, and use breaks for better productivity. Plus, we'll talk about tracking progress and being kind to yourself to beat laziness and reach your goals. Let's start with number 1, getting rid of the idea that you're naturally lazy. Have you ever thought about being lazy as just part of who you are? Many people do. They believe laziness is a fixed part of their personality. But here's the truth. Very few people are truly as lazy as they think they are. Imagine you're excited to learn a new language, but as time goes on, you find yourself making excuses not to open the language app or practice. Does that mean you're inherently unmotivated or lazy? Not necessarily. There can be various reasons why it's challenging to stick to new endeavors or cultivate creative habits. It might stem from self-doubt, fear of failure, or simply feeling comfortable in your current routine. The problem is, when you think of yourself as naturally lazy, you're not only getting it wrong, but you're also stopping yourself from reaching your potential. It's important to believe in your ability to grow and be more effective. Holding on to negative ideas only makes your work habits weaker and stops you from moving forward. Believe in your ability to get better and let go of those harmful thoughts. All right, let's dive into the 8 different reasons for being lazy. Because let's face it, you're likely not just naturally lazy. It's time to figure out where the laziness is coming from. Laziness usually isn't the real problem itself. It often comes from something deeper. Luckily, psychologists have sorted laziness into 8 categories. Each one points to a different underlying issue that leads to negative and unproductive thoughts. They all stem from different emotional states. Category number 1 is fatigue. This is when you're feeling lazy because you lack the physical or mental energy to get things done. You might find yourself saying, "I've been having trouble staying focused recently." But the real issue might be that you're not taking good care of yourself. The second is regret. You might feel lazy when you believe you missed an opportunity, making you avoid work by saying, "It feels overwhelming to catch up now." This might mean you don't feel confident in keeping up with others. Internal shame, the third category, makes you unproductive. It's often caused by a lack of self-compassion. You get frustrated with yourself for being lazy and end up stuck in a cycle. The fourth is social fear. You might hold back because you're afraid of looking foolish if you try and fail. Fear of messing up your image can be a big barrier. Neuroticism or anxiety is the 5th category. You might feel overwhelmed by fears when faced with new challenges. You might think you can't do something because you're too scared to try. Uncertainty leads to laziness in the 6th category. When things are complicated, you might hesitate, but it's important to understand that confusion is part of any challenge, so embracing it is key. The 7th is apathy. You might feel lazy because you just don't care. This could be a sign of aimlessness or depression. If you feel apathetic about everything, it might mean you need to find something that matters to you. Lastly, there's self-definition. If you constantly label yourself as lazy, you might become just that. But gradually changing how you define yourself can help solidify your ambitions. Understanding which category resonates most with you can help you overcome your laziness. The more you know about why you're feeling lazy, the easier it becomes to move past it. All right, let's talk about rediscovering your direction. What if you keep things just the way they are? It's a tough question, especially for those dealing with laziness. If you continue along this road for the foreseeable future, what could be the results? Chances are you might not achieve your big goals and you might not become the person you've always wanted to be. Considering these possibilities helps you look ahead, understand how your priorities will change over time, and might push you to fix bad habits and make real, lasting changes to your life. Now, let's move on to identifying the value of your work. Even when people improve their mindset, some still struggle to see the worth in what they do. You might struggle to perceive the value in your work because it might seem too routine or insignificant. But there's a simple way to overcome this kind of mental block. When you set a goal or embark on a new habit, don't merely outline the actions. Delve into why they contribute to your long-term aspirations. Understanding the significance of your objectives make your efforts feel purposeful. This slight shift in perspective can dramatically alter how productive you become. Now let's talk about a cool strategy called the lazy work exchange. A lot of people believe being productive means sitting and working non-stop for long hours. But truth be told, even the most productive people have slow periods or downtime during the day. So don't overwhelm yourself by assuming you need to complete all the tasks within an unrealistically short time frame. That's not a sustainable approach. Taking breaks is super helpful in staying productive, especially when you're feeling a bit lazy. If you use those breaks smartly, you can turn laziness into an advantage. The trick is to swap some downtime for work time. In simple terms, if you want to take some time to rest to watch your favorite show, balance it out by working an equal amount beforehand. Taking breaks is good. When you take a short break, try to do 3 times as much work before that break. For example, if you want to chill for 15 minutes, work hard for 45 minutes first. The idea uses your wish for relaxation to help you work. When you feel like avoiding work, use that feeling to help you get more done. Looking forward to a nice break can make you work even better, sometimes more than you planned. Why does this work? Well, setting limits reduces stress and makes your work seem less overwhelming. Also, this approach makes your downtime much more enjoyable. Ever felt guilty and restless when you're avoiding work? If you earn your chill time, you can relax and enjoy it without that nagging guilt hanging over your head. So forget about working for long stretches without breaks. Instead, split your day with short breaks to make the most out of your work time and also your chill time. It's all about balancing and making both work and downtime count. All right, let's talk about measuring your transformation. As you start changing your habits and what matters to you, it's essential to keep tabs on how far you've come. Even the tiniest improvements you make can be really helpful in the long run. Looking back on your progress can be a great motivator, especially when you're feeling down and lacking energy. Those records you keep give you that extra push of encouragement. They are there to help you get through the tough times, overcome challenges, and keep going even when you feel like you're failing. Sometimes people feel discouraged and lazy because they don't see the results of their hard work. You're putting in so much time and effort to become better, maybe aiming to see changes in your body or feel closer to your goals. But sometimes these changes take time and might not be immediately visible. That's why tracking your progress is crucial. Keeping records helps you see how much you've accomplished. It's just like physical evidence that all the effort you're putting in does pay off in the end. So remember to track your progress because it's a great way to see that your hard work does make a difference. Now, let's talk about the power of kindness in this process. If you slip up while working through these steps, don't be too hard on yourself. To keep being productive, it's crucial to keep a positive attitude towards your work and yourself. It's really important to learn to forgive yourself when you make mistakes. Just because you made a couple of slip-ups doesn't mean you should abandon your goals altogether. Failures happen to everyone. Seriously, it's part of life. But don't let these setbacks crush your motivation or how you see yourself. Being kind to yourself is key to continuing to grow into the person you aim to become. Remember, it's okay to stumble. What matters is how you pick yourself up and keep moving forward. Ready to conquer laziness? Check out our next video for more tips on staying motivated and reaching your goals.